partner. Magandang umaga.
Hello everyone, partner, magandang umaga. Today, ang pag-uusapan natin, because I know you are wondering what we are going to be talking about. Ayoko kasing nag-uulit ng pinag-uusapan, partner, so that our listeners, yung mga viewers natin, are interested.
Yes, yes.
And we are going to be talking about the science of fear. Well, anyway, nag-anniversary na tayo, partner, no? Since March of 2020 hanggang ngayon, March 2021. Kung April na nga. At I'm sure takot na tayo. We have been conditioned so much na sobra ang takot natin. You know how they started to scare the people? Na ako din nabigla ako nung Marso na naglabasan sa ating Facebook yung mga Chinese na tumitimbuang na naman sa kalsada, biglaan.
Yes, yes. So,
ang daming nakahiga sa kalsada. And we all believe that, di ba? Ngayon parang gusto na nating batukan sarili natin. Do we see that in our streets?
no.
May mga tumitimbuang ba sa kalsada natin? And if there will be any na makikita natin titimbuang dyan, siguro yung mga badyaw. Dapat.
Bakit? Kasi nainitan?
Sila yung walang mga maskara at face mask. Wala nga silang tsinelas
Oo nga.
Diba? Inaantay kong tumimbuang yung mga taong grasa. At itibay ng katawan no? Now, well, anyway, what happened there is talagang nagkaroon ng fear sa atin. Na-incite ang ating fear. And then, they said it was from bats. Diba? Do you know why?
Bakit?
Ano ang significance ng bats na yon?
Anong significance?
Well, anyway, meron kasi tayong tinatawag, partner, na 3 kinds of fear. Can you imagine si Batman kung bakit ginamit nila yung paniki as a source of fear ni Batman?
Yes.
Dahil there are 3 kinds of fear, partner. One is the primal fear. Primal. That means yung inherent fear sa atin of death. So halimbawa, may impending na leon, tigre, o anumang mabangis na hayop. Ang tendency mo is to freeze.
Yes, yes.
Kita mo yung mga deer, they freeze. Tignan mo pag ikaw tinahulan ng mabangis na aso, you freeze.
Yes, yes.
That is primal fear. Kasi ang feeling natin, if we don't move,
hindi tayo gagalawin.
maaaring lagpasan tayo noong nung hayop na yon. That is primal fear. Our fear of danger and of death. Pero meron din tinatawag na rational and irrational fear. Okay.
Rational.
Yung rational fear,
Nag-iisip.
Oo, yung rational, of course, is when you are thinking of things that can cause fear sa iyo, gaya ng mga karamdaman na mabibigat, gaya ng financial ruins. That is rational fear. And the third is the irrational fear. Fear of things na unknown sa atin, including animals. And one of that, fear sa cockroaches, fear sa rats, and fear sa bats. And do you know what? According to psychologists,
bakit tayo
the easiest to manipulate is the irrational fear.
Yes, yes.
What happened there is, a lot of people were affected by this irrational fear. Ang nangyayari, we have a part of our brain sa loob, ang tawag doon amygdala, that evaluates yung situation natin and is the one that stimulates parts of our brain. Yung hypothalamus, yung hippocampus, para bigyan ka ng tsansa for fight or flight response. Bihira kasi ang fight, partner Bihira ang fight unless you are pushed against the wall. Ang tendency ng tao talaga is to freeze, to fly or run, and then while running is to believe. We have been conditioned to be afraid so much. I'm not saying na hindi tayo dapat matakot sa COVID. Sure, we should. Kasi talaga naman nagsisiksika na ang mga tao sa ospital, di ba?
Yes, yes.
Napupuno na ang mga ospital, di ba?
Kilala na nga rin natin yung mga namamatay, di ba?
Kilala na rin natin yung namamatay. Pero, it has given us mga decisions that are not correct. and guided mostly not by the intellect but by fear.
Yeah.
Ang dami nating ginagawa na because of fear. Naalala mo nung araw na ang daming natulungan na nagsusuob? Ewan ko ba naman kung bakit naman ang medical community sinabihan na huwag na kayong nagsusuob, baka mapaso pa kayo dyan. Alam mo sinong natatakot mapaso sa mantikang kumukulo o kaya mabagsakan ng tubig na kumukulo? Bata!
Oo.
But if you're an adult, alam mo kung paano maiiwasan na huwag kang mabuhusan ng kumukulong mantika.
True.
Or the same way, ng mainit na suko. Di ba? Dapat yung fear natin, papalitan natin ng courage. The courage to know what is the right and what is the wrong para natin maprotektahan ang ating sarili. I didn't write this. I revised this. Okay?
So, kininis mo.
I revised this. Kininis ko.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
This is related to the pandemic and related to the fear, no? Dear pandemic, you are back, but this time it's different. You came in 1918 as the Spanish flu. You infected 1/3 and killed 50 million of us. Then you vanished as far as you came. Tama?
Yes.
You returned in 1957 as the Asian flu and killed 2 million of us. Again, you were gone. You appeared again in 2009 as H1N1. You infected us, but only 200,000 died. Less than the death of each year from the common flu. And here you are again today. Each time we call you a pandemic. Each time we panic. Each time you kill far less of us. And yet we panic far more. Because you are not a pandemic of death or even disease. You are a pandemic of fear. In December of 2019, that fear showed up in our media, in our everyday lives. That same big fright you've given us today. But you've been here several times. And this time, we see you for who you really are. A global ghost of our worries, anxieties, and deepest fear. And as with any ghost, you can only grow if we feed you. But if we don't, you disappear. So this time, instead of fear, we choose freedom and courage. This is what the Lord says. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine. Isaiah 43 verse 1. And instead of panic, we choose peace. Sa 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So partner, what I'm trying to say here,
Beautiful. How beautiful.
thank you. Instead of us being afraid, we are not made to be afraid. We are made of sound mind. So, let us take care of ourselves. Gawin natin yung mga dapat gawin. Tigilid na po natin yung kaka-repost ng kung ano-ano. There are several kinds of repost Merong reposts on how to scare us. And there are reposts ng mga tao naman na puro rants about how this is being handled by our government. This is not a government situation. This is a personal situation. Each one of us with our family. It is our own situation. So, wala naman tayong ibang aasahan kundi ang ating sarili partner. And the way that we can help ourselves is by taking care of our health and our immune system. We should know how to take care of us. Kasi another thing that I posted is, there is nothing permanent in this world, partner. There is only change is permanent. Like coronavirus, it is not permanent.